today what I'm going to show you how to do is cook a New York steak bone-in sirloin. The reason I particularly like this cut of meat is because it has texture. So if you like a beef that has a small little bit of a chew in it, I would say choose the sirloin. If you like something a little bit more tender, that's where you need to go to the fillet. And if you like a really juicy steak, then you need to be moving into the côte de boeuf or the ribeye. So this has been cooking for about 2 minutes, and as you can see now, the fat has gone nice and crispy and it's rendered right down. And see all that fat that's left in the pan? So very carefully now, you need to drop that steak into the pan, and there's that sizzle that we like, because we want to get a nice caramelised crust on the edge of that. I'm going to cook it for 2 or 3 minutes on either side to get some good caramelisation, and then it's going to get some butter and some thyme, a little bit of garlic, and then it's going to make its way into the oven. So now I'm going to turn this steak over, and you really need to be careful at this point because that oil in there is really hot. And this is what we're going for now. I'm going to show you that beautiful caramelisation, and that's the fat that goes through that meat, and that's how we get that wonderful golden brown crust. So I'll cook it now for another 2 or 3 minutes on this side and to get more of that caramelisation, and then it's going to go to the oven. So this steak now has had another 2 minutes on the other side, and what I want to do now is just add a couple of flavourings in. So I've got some nice Irish country butter that goes in. As you can see, it's really hot. I've got some whole cloves of garlic, skin on. We're going to pop them in, and then carefully just put that thyme in, because as you can see, it's kind of like to split up a little bit. And all we want to do now is just want to bake that steak. Be careful now, this is very hot. And now I'm going to pop that into a preheated oven at 200 degrees for about 25 minutes. I'm going for medium rare this evening, and then this skillet pan is obviously very hot, so that's going to pop into the oven for a 25-minute roast, and then we take it out and let it rest for about 10-15 minutes before we carve. Now the beef has had 25 minutes, and I'm just going to take it out now and let it rest. So I'll just bring it over here, and at this point what I want to do is just season it with some pepper. So good season, and then just check, have a look at the other side. Yeah, perfect. And we'll just add a little bit of pepper too. And then I just have a piece of tin foil here that goes over the meat. I'm going to leave it to rest for about 15 minutes before I carve. Now, the beef has had a good 15 minutes to rest. And now all I need you to do is you just take it up here. There's a bone that runs down along the back. So you just put your knife against the bone and make your way down. And it will naturally just come off. Pop that into the plate. And then I'm just going to carve the beef. So that was the New York bone-in sirloin steak that I just showed you how to do. And always remember, the key when you're cooking any of these steaks, let them rest for a good 15 or 20 minutes, and they can all be purchased on johnstonbeefshop.com.